So welcome back, everyone. This is the week 3, day 3 of Web Fundamentals afternoon check-in. We're going to see our progress on our apps. Let's go ahead and do this check-in because we won't have our next one until tomorrow afternoon, and that'll be our last check-in until our final presentation. So let's see how we're doing in the middle of the week. Okay, so who would like to... Oh, actually, I'll call on people as I see them here. I'll just go in the same order as I go, but sometimes it's a little random here. So first up, we have Richard. Richard, would you go ahead and present your screen, please?
Sorry, talking on mute. So I figured out JavaScript components, and that's what I'm working on currently right now. That's why the start JavaScript components is in progress. They contacted me. I was looking at it kind of while people were at lunch, and the way I want to do it, I don't think is exactly possible right now, because a lot of the forms a lot of the links I was finding was talking about setting up a PHP script and or some kind of backend service. So I'm going to worry about that later and try to knock out this JavaScript component, but that's probably going to take me the rest of today if I complete it today.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's about it.
Can we see, is there any visual difference?
No, I can show you what I'm working on JavaScript. So I found a cat API that will give back information. And so here, let me show you Postman. So if you hit the API and ask for breeds, it gives you like thousands of lines, 2,700 lines of code. I went through here and grabbed the ID and the name. And that's what you can see here, the ID and the name. Then, so I'm going to have users select like a cat breed. And then we're going to grab the ID. Their next API, you can hit it with a breed ID. So I'm going to use what the customer selects. You can hit it. So I hit it with Java, which is just Javanese cat type. And then in their response, they give you an image ID. And then on the next API call, you can give them that image ID and it will give back an actual image. And then I'm going to display that whenever the person picks whatever breed they want.
All right. Okay. Looking good, Richard.
Cool.
I like what I'm seeing. All right. So I'll see you in my room later when we have more office time.
Of course.
Next up is Christian.
Hello. So I just upped some of the font sizes on my stylings here, including the name and then the stuff because it's so that way I can scroll. Added a button, some box shadowing on this, and I also was able to make a mobile view that would center things. I want to probably just get rid of these when I go to like a mobile view and then just replace that with like a nav bar or something. I also scrunched up my name as well on that. And for the rest of the day, I want to continue with HTML functionality and then get started on the buildings email thing.
Looking good. I like it. So is it going to be a white colored web page?
A lot of these colors are just kind of here. Ideally I would like probably something more vibrant, and this is just here just so I can see it. I'm probably gonna just get rid of this background color and then maybe just have floating text if there's like contrasting enough color behind it. But I don't really know how to do that, but that's just kind of what I want to do. But you know, given time and stuff, if I have to make compromises, that's totally fine.
Great. Okay, looking good. Liking what I see. Next is Eric.
Alrighty. So I added a few changes, which I need to add to my wireframe, but this is what I have so far. I am having trouble doing media queries to get these two things right here next to this carousel. I was hoping to get that, but it's I'm trying to do it with the bootstrap stuff and it's not working with me. So I may
Okay.
need some help on that.
Yep, you have to put them in the same row. I'll jump into my room later and then we'll figure that out. Yeah,
Okay.
you have to put them as two columns in the same row.
Okay. Two columns in the same row. Okay. And then for projects, I'm doing actually two here and then two here. I just need to put them in whenever I get them finished. And then my board, I pretty much finished everything except for the media queries for today. And then hopefully I can tackle more things tomorrow and get as much stuff done. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nice. All right, looking good, Eric. Next up is Kai. Kai, I think you're on mute.
Hello?
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't get too much done. I put little icons on here and I got the logos down here. But the main thing I was working on was trying to get my mobile view to work, and that broke my other view.
Mm-hmm.
So I scrapped them starting over. I'm looking at your GitHub right now,
Okay.
trying to figure that out. But yeah, I'm really struggling with the mobile view. So I'm probably gonna go ask Kobe afterwards for help.
Okay. All right. Well, then you're on track still. Sometimes this happens. You save this version, don't delete it. You still have a version you can present, but now you want to start from scratch so you can have that available to present on Friday, right? So this is good. Don't trash this. But now you can start on a new version that you start, and you can use the code that you built here on the new version that you built from mobile. Mobile first up.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, nice job, Kai. And up next, did we see your timeline, Kai?
Oh, no, you didn't. Um,
Okay.
just work on the JavaScript functions and the media queries.
And then tomorrow you're gonna finish it all. Okay.
Yeah.
Looks good. All right. And next is Daisy.
All right.
Daisy, are you there?
Yeah. So I was trying to put this button inside an image and it took me forever to try to like look something up. And then I thought I found something that works, but then I realized it doesn't actually do what I'm trying to get it to do. So I have to go back and fix that.
Okay. You're using position?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why. Yeah. That's hard. That one I would just advise not to use at all.
Like not do it as an idea or don't use position.
Don't use position.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
use position. What are you trying to accomplish?
Put the button inside this image. And I feel like everything I was looking up, like as online resources, was like put an image inside a button, but not vice versa.
Oh, look. Okay, I thought of it. All right, so you can create a div that has this image as a background, and then you put this button area as a div within this div. So it's just a div with a background. And so you can do that. We learned that in the first day we did HTML, how to make a background image for a div. And you can Google it. It's really easy. You just make it a div instead of an image, and then you
Okay.
add a background to the div.
Okay, I'll give that a try.
Mhm.
And then with the help of Richard, I was able to add my other parallax. And then with the help of Kobe, I was finally able to like make this offset.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do anything to help. You figured that out yourself.
It only worked when he watched. And then I still need to finish like what I want to do here, what I want to add to it, make it look a little bit like cuter. I don't know. And then my portfolio, I need to pick which projects I'm gonna add on there. And then if I have time, oops, and then my contact me in the bottom. So next I'm gonna work on just finishing some of the HTML stuff and then making this stuff like clickable.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it. As far as my timeline, yeah, that's pretty much what I said I was gonna do. I can look at that already.
Okay, I can see your timeline. So today you're finishing JavaScript, placing icons, mobile version. Tomorrow you're finalizing colors and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, looking good, Daisy. Thank you.
Yeah.
And next up we have Viviana.
I'm coming. Okay, so for my timeline, I really only completed the contact me div, and I still have a lot of everything else to complete. So I think a lot of the finalizing color scheme and images is going to flow into Thursday. But this is what I was able to generate down here. And then I was also able to make these, well, I haven't done that one, but make it go to the section
Mm-hmm.
that I want. And that's all I have for right now.
Okay, that's
And
still
then I did decide that I do want to keep this, so I'm going to I was looking up how to do the two colors diagonal with CSS.
nice. Okay, looking forward to seeing that.
Mhm.
Great job, Viviana. And next up is Josh Lee.
Okay, so first I just wanted to share this website. Well, I mean, it claims to be the best free stock photos, royalty free. And then not only that, but like let's say I searched up Korean food, you can also, when you download it, you can choose the size. I don't remember how to do that. You can like choose the size. So let's say that for my document, it's obviously too big, but if I adjusted the size in the thing to be the same as the container, it would obviously look better. So there's a resource for you guys. Link in chat. And then I was just kind of like, a long story short, I had like a lot of internet issues with Spectrum. Shout out to Spectrum. So I couldn't really get anything done. Um, I'm still trying to get my CSS and HTML done. So let me get to my Trello board. So I'm very behind right now. I was supposed to finish the HTML and CSS today. I was supposed to inspect the Bootstrap, which I'm still in progress with. So these are all still in progress. And yeah, I need to somehow connect this to my other HTML page and then fix this up the way I want it. And that's pretty much it.
Okay, looking great. Okay, looking forward to the final product, Josh. And then, also thank you for that Pexels. We did recommend that in the platform at one point, but I didn't think of it for images, so great idea. Lara, you're up next.
Hey, if you hear my dog whining, I apologize. Someone just knocked on the door, so sorry if you hear him in the background.
Okay.
So not much has changed. I started doing like CSS and stuff. Let me go ahead and share. I do realize the issue now with like I'm still happy that I did JavaScript first before filling this out, but it does present its own types of problems because where my HTML was set up wasn't ideal for where the divs were going to go and how I wanted it to look as it was. So, for example, the original setup was to look like this, and then I started to break it down inside, and this is how I first wanted it, just the buttons on the top. But then it ended up making the image way too small, and the space that I was working with ended up being really bad. So then I transitioned to this like double box method, putting the buttons in its own div at the bottom, which is turning out to this. Still haven't, I'm not 100% sure if I like it this way. I might put them side by side and center this next to it. But I won't be able to pair them like this in the mobile view like I want, because I really do like pairing them next to each other and then having 3 rows of 2. But yeah, so my goal for now is to just finish this 6 slots today. I don't know if I'll be able to get like a PC and tablet version presentable, but I'll definitely have a mobile version presentable by Friday. But I had to tweak a few things. Like I had to make sure that like these words disappearing and appearing, I had to make it all fit within the confines of what I'd already established. But so far so good. I just gotta now translate this over to all of them, and I think I'll be able to start rolling from there afterwards. Oh, I also did, if we end up getting an error, so if we do 2 normals, I put error at the top here. So if there's any confusion that this isn't supposed to be what's there, they'll actually show error. But yeah, that's all the progress I've made so far.
Okay. Wow, that thing is cool looking. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Great job. Okay. Well, that ends it, everyone. That was a very quick and short session. That's all we needed to do. So go ahead and continue working on it. I will be right back. I have to go to a meeting. So I will see you guys when I get back. You have Colby there. So let me go ahead and open up the breakout rooms and stop the recording. But before I do that, though, I do need to do this one last thing, which is share my screen and officially close the recording. Okay, so we finished this afternoon check-in. Tomorrow we're going to install Python, and we are going to learn how to deploy to GitHub pages as well. So deploying our project to the web. And then the afternoon check-in tomorrow will be our last stand-up. And then Friday will be our last algo and presentations. So be great last couple days together, guys. So I'll see you soon. I'm going to go to the meeting and I'll
Hey, Josh.
Yes.
They rescheduled it.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't notice.
You freaked me out because I thought, oh my God, I'm late. And then I realized, oh wait, it's rescheduled.
Oh, I've been doing this thing like with that panic in my chest the whole time.
So we're good.
Oh, okay.
What does Friday afternoon look like for that graduation block?
Party.
Yeah, it's a party. Virtual party.
Okay.
Bring your virtual food and virtual pancakes and syrup.
Cool.
No, it's actually really great. You get to, well, you see a bunch of random names and people you haven't met before, but then you'll be that one random name other people see, and they'll see your project and be inspired. But tomorrow, that Friday, you'll see their project and be like really inspired. You're like, oh, okay. And they were students just like you are now. And it's an all for me, actually, as an instructor, to see them graduate. So when I was a student, I didn't appreciate it as much as I do now as an instructor. So I hope I can try to relate that. But okay. Anyways, what am I thinking now? Oh, open up the rooms. Okay, so let's do that. Breakout rooms. Open up rooms. I forgot to add a lunchroom today, so and I just randomly add the dungeon sometimes. So It just went to the dungeon for lunch. So I'm gonna go to my room. I know we need some help on the project, so I'll see you guys later. Hey, Richard.
Recording in progress.
Yeah.